the climate, so there's no need the Americans should be part of.
Now, the oil and say, found why you seem to be to the climate and the you know, those who will be tuning Cassiapa.
So he is going to drill the oil reserve. He's going to go more for it.
And in some more kind of drill, baby drill. On the will be two amanako form, say impo, a was as no wow, go to a yin.
Yeah, so he is going to drill everything to get the oil.
And the question say, a day by free say, we are saying, ya no say, ye climate in the Santi, yes, ye GB 2 baby, and money masses, and how quite your buyer was the son.
What is this bringing up? The whole world has gone into agreement that they are going to work for the current climate, but only Trump says no. So what is his thought?
And the question says, oh, share you are seeing Revelation 13 at your know or what a man near my speedy up near my SD for your cano.
So if you refer to Revelation 13, what Trump is doing is to fulfill what Revelation is saying.
And it's all him now you are more free no what am sao how be brain no about if you say or move too far one masani ma more edutum say climate no as sa one know the oceans no ebetwaso.
So the problems that the people the other world is saying the climate is causing, Trump is going to do that so that it will bring more problems.
Simple and free yami minim say abodi nyansa pemu no sa kanifo no mu technologies are or more timidi course niema ekoso asase woso any impojasisi or technology
these scientists and academians and researchers, they have a system or technology whereby they develop for it to destruct the air or the world.
It's a ya any we heard the piano and ye spray bibi or ebia unyante as any de koso.
Yeah, if you don't know, you look at outside the world, you see that they're spraying things, a lot of things in the atmosphere.
I'm friend climate seeding, and I say wiemu nsakaye no mpeso no esesa wiemu said your weather no esitie.
This is climate seeding, whereby they want to change certain things in the wave or in the world.
And it's a Trump or cost so bears idea. Any no more technology, be boa massa, a how be breaba, said a bay ya, I be force America for a moment be did your pese or
So if Trump wants to do his own thing, then they will bring some technology, some ideas which will destruct the world or the heavens or the waves.
Now,
so that plant will come.
Say you catch there will say climate change and now you'll see you.
Which will make them enforce that they told Trump that there's a climate change and you never.
California and just
if you don't know, there was a fire in California.
And sana sa and Jason ABC and new news or more reporters said they are drones be a
before this fire, there were a lot of reports which say that there were drones in that area, enclave, which they don't know what it was.
And some here, Los Angeles and as California, one more make us or more promote up a dear at we are see a Joe when you know, or more to do another dying as you see.
So if you know those celebrities, those top people in California, most of their houses were bent.
See, now make us to say, we are seeing no Bibi Papa Bien, so also we'll see what I don't know what's now. Lower your limitation and as lower your expectation.
So we should know that this world we are in, there's nothing in it. So if you want to build your property or something in this world, I want you to think about it.
Now the toss will be a new so and say one more almost gave for you no say no. Other say oh your bar now so your bema and also with him. Say won't mean say me your bar me your bema won't mean your bar bema. And so you so differ.
And also those who are saying they are gay in America, he has signed an executive order to cancel that. So you cannot say you're a man or.
And it is all him passport share sex now because a female and a male. America they are now quite out the X. I just a no won't say the ni baby as what the old
so in your passport you could identify the sex you are. All those things you have cancelled it. You have to be either a man or a woman.
I feel so. I said WHO and also agreement. I say impo ya be ban if we are seeing now. So be a good TSK near the bomb ban and also won't tribute.
So if there's any pandemic in the world, the World Health Organization, they have a fund that you can pay to go back.
All those things won't if it's a China for more doors, no more Sikasem was thrown away, so much more America for no more China for no much.
It's reason being that the Chinese, the population is they are a lot, so they have to pay more If not, he will cancel it.
Nti je Trump wo ye nyina no obo akogina fa bia ma de ye ka se climate change ne ho nsunsuanso no etimi aba na enim se de America for prophecy mu no omo na be di animu no so how na ebe omo so de a ene omo be force obia so how be free ho na omo force ama wi ase nyina
so his idea is to move away from the climate change and the consequences that will come up from it. As you know, America is going to lead. They will force the rest to also follow. So do we know the time we are in now?
Ireland from ma pantu bi efa ho a wose America tenta na di no ebe se oha ene aduanan ne America ede
so as we know, the wind that blew in Ireland, he says the speed of the wind was about 440 per mile. So like you have a car and the car is moving that speed. Imagine.
Yeah. It is a share car. It's 80. Where's the modern 8 to from 8 to 140? Say another power.
So you can see it's a strong wind.
Minim ye say na mibusa say unim emra ye
do we know the time we are in this world?
If
you don't know, look at the food you eat.
Even
the food in front of you, don't know what food it is. I got a banana I was eating. You won't even get a taste of the banana. The world is changing. If you don't know, look at your surroundings and know that we are in bad times. We know those who are old among us, or those who came here long ago, you know the changes. I know the grown-ups among us who know and let the youth know about the time we are in.
Enti Paul nanka obi nim se wo experience a ese nkotimi e kire ye no nka oman no anase wo no okudum no wo mbeti so nom da ye adwuma ne nso ankobasa.
The experience Paul had, they should have listened to him, but they never did.
Nanso amasa no enkranse sembe yi enna obenya ka kire won a wo mo amofuto a wo ani so no.
So those you advise who never listens, what words of encouragement will you tell them? We know God will take care of us no matter how the devil does. If God is to give up, the devil is going to use waves to destroy us. That's in Revelation 7:1 that tells God is seeding up his children before the waves comes. So as they forgo the warning of Paul, when the wave met them, it started the ship was wrecking. They knew that those who were advising them to move on were people who had an idea, who they relied on.
So
as they journeyed on, the lessons told us that their ship they were in started sinking or messing about. So those who have used a ship or a boat have an experience, know how it is journeying on the sea. So he says water started coming to the ship or the boat. So as water started coming inside, what would they do? Would they jump over or what would they do? So what came into their mind were things that were in the boat. They started throwing it away so that they would get space for the ship not to sink.
Enti won yes I wie no na asoja for no plan ni nya ne say ye ne ye afa seman ketwa ne won che no ne adwane agya obia.
So all what they were doing, the soldiers were doing that to run away from them.
Na Paul hu sa na o ka chen say menuanom se mo makwan ma soja for ne won na o ka hyen adwane agya ya okra ba kumpo yenya ewa.
So what Paul said, if we are to allow these soldiers to run away and leave us, there will not be a soul left.
And the question is, one or young expert, or you are simu, impo, a body and a pemu, or more chain, we are say quano. It will be a timid on some, never on some so.
Those who have knowledge in this world, sometimes they make mistake. And they will continue to do.
Because Yankopon cancer manase Yankopon sama akache no saa na be ko ne wiase nya de be se obi ani wa onim de e chen so a ode be je wiase de asi o.
What God has told us is what is going to happen. Nobody have the idea that is going to save this world.
If you say boni a ados no ye wiase no o se abode nyina esiri apene se yobenya oje na menim se wo so wo si apene se oje bi be free baby aba.
Say all souls are yearning to get salvation, and I know you are doing the same.
Nisan nti ene ho akohia se yeye akwanyefuwe no ne enim embre no ene ebra yomu no ye kwabonten ne afro ko chede ekoso ne ebie nipa no adwen ne momo etide ekoso ne.
So as being an Adventist, this is the time for us to, knowing what is in the world or what is going on, this is the time for us to go out to let the others know.
We nyemra ye ne afofro etwetwe anase ye keka ye ho ensem we yemra ye beka ne say ye do last hour nti obia e hye ne sapomunso.
This is not the time to have problems among us. This is the time to stay together and move on in this day.
Chronicles one wa ne hu abusan afofro nso a wo mo o say they stood the time wo mo enye won krofo a wo keka krofo ho nsem.
In these Chronicles, we saw another family whereby they stood the time. They weren't gossiping among about people.
Enti saa se ye Israel musuakuo na ye Israel ye empo ne omudi e na bi wo ye mudia ene enye saa bre yi e na wunua wo koyi ne mfon so acha na se empo wo kama mansan nyina hu se wunua yi onye efi se ye ni bibia meka se meka in English we don't have a faulty measurement to measure ourselves against.
Ye ni bibia as a why bone na you to bone no pempen so we don't have that.
Nti obi ka say me mom metene eche no enu nti no me no me ye eche we nti say no tie.
We can't say this person is righteous than this person and this person, that's how the person is.
Yenna ye measurement no ni Kristo yen betimi measure ho nye onua oto nchen na o measure ho an say me no me kron ana say me so ana say me papa che no na emom Kristo ena ye nyina wo ye yen esusudia.
We are all being measured under the righteousness of Christ.
Nti I said the one tie Paul in some no sans na menim say akwanfo rebe ye ka enkransem ye ka empodisem a nipa dodo na muntie.
As the people never listen to Paul, the same thing among us as Adventists, we don't listen.
Nanso o say onyankopon ema ne bofo ebe ka kire Paul say anadwi no won okra ne won a wo nchen ne de me spam ana say me de mo kra be chem.
So God sent an angel to speak to Paul to let him know that he, Paul, and the people among with him will be saved.
Nti abra brabo no ye anase pono so no ye bribri ananka emponi da so nyina sa no munim de omo ye no onyankopon e de nkranhyesem ene bohyensem ebre o.
So as they were troubled on the sea and had no hope, God sent a comforter to comfort them.
Menim se sa so no onyankopon e de nkranhyesem ene empo akrodonsem e de ama se koso e wo empo Kristo sum abrabo mu na onyankopon ahye onkwa ho ebo.
I know God is using the same to send us words of encouragement in our Christian life because He has a promise for us. I know we are all going through troubles in our migration issues, our losing a loved one, and many more.
Expectations say we are see because ye ama niema bia ye hwe ne nsaka menka se enko ye nenso
I know most of us, we have expectation in this world we are in that some things are not going on, but we should know the time we are in now. So if we are to understand this, then we will know that this world is not for us. There's a place God has prepared for us. So as the trouble they were going in on the sea and they were worried and weren't eating, Paul encouraged them to eat and know that there's hope for them. So at this time, it's also crucial for us to enjoy the word of God because it's the food we have to take. So no matter the trials and the tribulation we're going through, this is the time for us to delve into the word of God, to get food from it.
Because if you say a whole netting crunch, a day and registering
that is where we can be comforted and get hope we have.
Meaning say any pano baby brave, say could one expert, a woman ever try so maybe be the end so Yankopa sem kuto and a dear registry.
I know those who were in the ship, those who are around you will try to give you words, but it's only the word of God.
Tinisani to hear you see a one more expert no more tries you as you be saving. Nanso you see Yankopon Samoaka found see you as a coherence.
As you know, those academics or experts want to save this world, but as God have said, it's going to happen.
Now, for ye be uncle, you know, more animal to between say you be free moon, ye jawana akan. In the sun echoes ye as he said, or more a ye no more free, maybe crashes on the mass, no more jaya.
So as they did and they wanted to run away, that is what is happening. The people won't even leave this earth to planet Mars.
And the space programs are hold on moving and see a before Frobia, a horse from Joa, you see Yasenawi,
so as they've messed this world up, they want to move to somewhere else to get saved.
No more qua, Yania canoe, any expertise are Nazi any Bibiane.
So as they are moving or they want to run away, where are we going to go?
Desire we are seeing our war race a movie or send you maybe young what time or what you are. One of the enemies or move and
so if you think you'll be saved in this world, those who are leading us are running away.
Sana soja fwa na anase womo ye expect was abonto anase shema ekono omo ye ya fe eji wonsem no omo person be fa shema nketo anu mo dwane eja wona aka no.
So as the soldiers knew that what they did was they weren't going to rescue, they wanted to run away with the small boats.
Enti the American yana say sa brain na ese ko emma afofo etin cancer if you say Christ will baby.
This is the time we need to let others know because Christ is coming soon.
Na a resistance some woman say abra Paul wo mo didi ewie no o ka kire won say won kra enya de a won behwe won kra. They said nti wo mu ba ko kra no wan hwe ne kra.
So after they ate, Paul told them that there's no soul which is going to lost.
Na ni nyina ne say abra bokodo a timu no eye Paul ne won no wo look ene won aka no wo mu no Yakopon ahumobra e ka won nti no ena won aka nyina so enya won kra.
So Paul and Luke and this because of them God used them to save the others.
Nti ye wiase e ko say de na nso akwanyefo wo mu no sie de na mo na ye tu amofrofo ne ya yi spampa di akira Yakopon be fa okra mobroni bi so amananya ne nkwa.
So if we are to portray a good character, to live righteous, God will use us to save others.
Say trivia o yakaninia trivia na abasambuo ne mpo ehu kra ya abo na nso Paul abra woti Onyankopon nkransem afiri obofo no ba no oye edin enya rehemu.
So as Paul heard the word from the angel, being a leader, he was strong and had faith in it.
Tisanso na mnim sa munyina mo yakanifo afiso Onyankopon afrem abasa fimu se obe yakanifo na oyi han bi edi ache won na wo mpatemu anasa wo twa ho ahia.
We are all leaders. God is using us to also save others in our community.
Enti sa wo nkonko kankansem no enko 12 now we can crash and be and so trouble with Libya and why no yes or
So if you don't want to spread the word of God, let others hear. Who do you want to do?
Minim say ye pe eniema de yempe bi nanso yitimi hu mre wo mu ne hu ekra ene